In Arendel's fair kingdom, a ruler did appear. Born with a secret power so great, one day she let it go.
Elsa!
Sorcery.
Hi, we're What the Flick. That's Alonso, Christy, and Matt, and Ben, and we're talking about Frozen. It's a winter wonderland here.
Yes, an animated musical, very loosely based on Hans Christian Andersen's The Snow Queen, about a sister of a woman who becomes queen who has ice powers like Iceman and the X-Men and can't control them. Let's watch the trailer.
I'm Olaf.
Did Elsa build you?
Yeah, why?
We need Elsa to bring back summer.
Olaf!
Now I'm perfect.
Your hair is turning white.
Does it look bad?
No.
You hesitated.
I love this movie. I was stunned at how great the songs were. I love the story. I love that they made a princess movie where the princesses are actually proactive and to do things and are sort of the masters of their own destiny, and it's not about waiting around for some dude to rescue them. I've seen it twice already, which I almost never do now because I never have time, but I love this movie.
Bless you. I appreciate that, especially compared to Brave. Like, Brave looks like a badass chick kind of movie and then becomes a very conventional kind of princess fairy tale. This looks like a conventional princess fairy tale and becomes a badass chick movie. Like, the way they end up is surprising.
Yeah, I like Brave more than you do, but I agree that
I think this is a much better movie than Brave.
But this is more successful than Brave is. And as a musical, as a straight up Disney musical, I don't think we've seen one this good since Beauty and the Beast.
The songs are from Roberto Lopez, who did Avenue
Robert
Q.
Lopez
The music
and-
in this is better than Aladdin and Lion King?
Yes.
I totally disagree. Totally disagree.
Well, maybe
I
not,
think the
maybe
music.
not Aladdin, because that was the last of the Ashman-Menken movies.
Right.
But better than Lion King, totally. I will fight you in the parking lot on that.
Okay.
Yeah, Robert Lopez and his wife, Kristen Andersen Lopez.
How many of the so here's my
great
question.
fight.
How many of these songs can you sing right now?
I can sing
Let It Go.
I can sing Let It Go. I can sing Do You Want to Build a Snowman? And I can sing there's another one. I knew until you put me on the spot, but there's a third one that I know.
See, my take on it, I think the music's okay, but I think that the bar is set so high between the Sherman Brothers and Ashman and Menken. Those are legends, and I think that this music isn't. It's almost there, but I think it's not quite there. I don't find it as memorable as you, and that's where it lost me a little bit. I think the musical numbers are fine, and they're better than anything we've seen in probably 10 years. But I wouldn't put these up in that pantheon.
Robert Lopez also did the music for Winnie the Pooh, which we love so much.
Yeah, the two of them did the great Winnie the Pooh movie. He worked on the scores for Avenue Q and Book of Mormon.
Yeah, but it didn't have quite the bite of those things.
Right,
It's
but
still
this is still a
cheeky,
great
though.
movie.
Oh,
This
Love is
still
an
a great
Open Door.
movie.
There we go. I can
This
sing
is
that.
still a great movie. The comic relief between the snowman and the reindeer is really fantastic.
Yeah. They
I
don't overdo the snowman, which I was worried about because they're really pushing him in the
Too
advertising.
much Josh Gad's domain.
right.
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah,
a little too much.
I like this. I like that it's not, I didn't find it at all predictable. Like a lot of these movies, you can kind of figure out, okay, well, you know that X is going to happen by the end.
Yeah,
and it
no,
doesn't.
they throw some loops at you.
And they
which are
throw
nice.
some loops, and I really like that.
I didn't know it was a musical, and I hate finding that out. That way.
Why are they bursting into song?
I hate
What's all
it.
this singing?
No, I hate it. I know.
No, I didn't know either, actually.
I'm not
going in.
supposed to, you know.
Worse yet, it's kind of a sci-fi musical.
It's a little bit of a sci-fi musical. But there's a couple. What I liked about this movie was that I liked a couple of this. Do You Want to Build a Snowman was great, but the song where the queen sings forever in her new palace.
Let It Go.
Yeah.
But it's Idina Menzel singing in her palace, and the palace is stunningly
Yeah,
beautiful.
the palace.
details are
It's
gorgeous.
like the castle on the moon that Dr. Manhattan builds in Watchmen. It's amazing.
Looked like an
on Mars.
updated Fortress.
Mars,
of
sorry,
Solitude.
yes, Mars.
But there's some actual. I can't believe that they got me. And I guess they got you too. There's some plot twists here that I really didn't see coming. I was like,
Yeah, there's a
the
couple
couple. I was like, no.
But one of those
Yeah,
is not,
yeah.
But one of those is kind of not earned. I'm not going to say.
Yeah,
There's one that's like, really, this comes out of nowhere.
Yeah,
and no traces.
agreed.
You get there. I know which one you're talking about. There's a trace. Well, because it's the biggest one, really. The trace is immediately before. There's no trace until maybe the scene before.
That feels like a little kind of shorthand screenwriting there. That was kind of like a quick little, okay, let's do this.
A little bit. But the flip side is, in a movie like this, to get stunned. Like it doesn't.
Right.
You're right. It came out of nowhere. But like the people are animated and they're singing and they built a snowman that can talk. Like you're allowed to do that in that movie.
I know. I want realism.
I found there was nothing in this plot that was less plausible than finding out on Homeland that Carrie was in on it. So as far as I'm concerned, that's the bar now.
All right, so I gave it, I think, the lowest score here. Or no, not quite. No, you did. Yeah, I'm at a 7. You're at a.
I'm at 6.7. It's really, really pretty, but I think it's also very conventional in a lot of ways. A very safe kind of Disney princess musical.
I totally
No. You just said it was a badass movie.
That surprised me. It changes, but a lot of the trappings.
But that's subversive then that it goes
All right,
against
I'll
those.
say 7.
Okay,
I'll
it's
say
conventional
7.
and it's like white Europeans. Fine. I'll give it that convention, but this is the part that's kind of spoilery. This is the spoilery part, so turn away. This is the movie that doesn't say you need someone else to survive. This is not the movie
It doesn't say you need a man.
You don't need a man to survive. You don't have to find true love in someone else. And that, I think, is somewhat subversive.
Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all.
I think that's different than we've seen in a Disney movie, in a princess movie.
I went high. Remind me.
You 9'd it up.
9, yes.
And you're at 7.5.
7.5.
7.7, I think. There's so many scoring changes, I'm not entirely sure, but
Right, at 95% on the tomato meter.
yeah, people like it, and if you have a daughter, you should take it.
Oh my God, little girls are gonna love.
Yeah,
this
and
movie.
son.
Boys will like it. It's fun.
Little boys too.
No, totally.
Yeah.
Right.